Welcome to Oprah Winfrey. Today we have our special guest, Mr. James Madison, our founding father, brought him back from the dead. Today we'd like to ask him, why do you think the slave trade ended when it did?
I think it ended because the new generation found many ways of finding cheaper labor and more efficient ways instead of just going all the way to Africa because it would take too much work to get slaves.
Mr. Madison, why do you believe that Federalists are so against the Bill of Rights?
As a Federalist, I think the Bill of Rights would have a negative impact on the general public because it would give people too much of a say in things.
Mr. Madison, how do you think that women felt during the time of inequality?
I think they felt bad because they weren't an important part of our society and they were fighting for more rights, but they had a job in their homes, so they didn't deserve those rights even if they could get them.
Hello, welcome back to the Oprah Winfrey Show. Today we have a new guest with us today, Delanie Jones. She has 4 kids, she's 34 years old, and we're going to ask her a few questions. Say hi.
Hi.
So Delanie, do you believe the Middle Passage contributed to diseases in America?
What's the Middle Passage?
The slave trade, the route that the slaves took to come to America.
Well, I know that Africa has different diseases than America, so I'm pretty sure that ship wasn't sanitary, so the slaves could have brought diseases from Africa to America.
How, Miss Delanie, how has the American dream changed over the years?
Well, before society was equal, people came here for a better life, like a better education and power and money and equality. But now I feel with the way economy is, they just want more money and a better education.
If women were mentioned in the Constitution, do you think discrimination would still exist today?
I have mixed feelings about that because I feel like if we were mentioned in the Constitution, because the Constitution is what we go by, then we wouldn't have as much discrimination because men still think that they're number one and they were mentioned more in the Constitution.
How are men and women not equal today?
Well, women aren't treated as well as men are in the job world. For every dollar a man makes, a girl only makes 70 cents. So women also get denied more opportunities in like businesses, and I just feel like women are treated as if they can't do anything.
Today I have Jennifer joining us today. She is 13. Jennifer, are you familiar with Ellis Island?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What are the pros and cons of Ellis Island?
Well, I believe the pros of Ellis Island were that passengers were able to get a new life and freedom, but I think the cons were not everyone made it through, and some people were sent back into detainee rooms.
Do you think everyone got a fair chance?
I think that's debatable because if you were sick, you weren't allowed to continue. Like,
Do you think that's fair?
not really.
Are you familiar with Abigail Adams?
Yes.
Smart kid. So, how has Abigail Adams, in her letter, her views, impacted the American dream?
I think that Abigail Adams' views on equality made me realize that the American dream is not all about earning money and getting freedom, but about getting a better education and earning money better.
So I have another modern kid with me. His name is Jaypreet. He's also 13. I have a question for you, Jaypreet. Where do you think this nation would be if slavery never existed?
I think this nation would be in a very different place because even though the slaves were in a really bad situation, they helped us prosper and they helped us move in the right direction as a country, even though what we were doing was really wrong?